There is this picture in Psalm 1, verse 3, and it's a picture of a person who is a tree, and the tree is planted next to this river. And the tree, as described by the psalmist, is just flourishing and thriving in and out of season. And I think in the simplest way, that is our heart and desire for discipleship in our church and in our broader area. There are some significant problems, challenges that the church in our current day is facing. I mean, with the advent of a global pandemic, we're in a COVID impacted world now. And as a team, we were thinking about how difficult it's going to be, at least in this near season, for people to feel comfortable gathering together in larger groups. And so how can we foster connectivity and formation and growth in these smaller bands of men and women meeting together regularly on this journey to grow and to become these trees that are flourishing by the river. The other challenge we see in our world today is that so many of our friends and neighbors want absolutely nothing to do with the church. They're not going to show up at the doors of our churches, and yet they may be open. The Lord could certainly cause them to become curious and ask the bigger questions about life. And so these discipleship bands are not only for our transformation to be formed into the likeness of Jesus, but also that we would be equipped to form new disciples from among our friends and neighbors and those who are curious, that the gospel would go out, and they too would be these seedlings that turns into saplings and trees that are flourishing by the river. So that's our heart, that's our vision, that's the why behind these discipleship bands.